Saturday, June 14th is the Lion Channel. I'm John, day 44 of my manifesting journey. Just had a situation. I was going to talk about a couple other things, but I just wanted to give you an example of what happens when you don't react to the simulation. Okay, so just to go back over things. Okay, your imagination is the real world. All right, everything outside of you, including your body, is part of the simulation. Okay, this is the real world. This is the simulation. Okay, it's just an illusion. All right, this is the projector. This is the projection. Okay, and everything that's happening in your experience is happening for you, whether it's something that you want or something that you don't want. Okay, it's happening for you. And when things happen that you don't want, your job is to react as little as possible. No reaction is fantastic, but you know, sometimes it can sneak up on you, and as long as you catch it early, you should be fine. Okay, so if you cannot react to the things that you don't want and take the wisdom, reflect on them after they're over or in the moment, and take the wisdom from that situation and then apply it, that situation evaporates from your life. You no longer are, that situation no longer has power over you. And that will probably be the last time you see a situation like that. Okay. So the reason why I start the video like that is because a situation just came up. Okay. Where my wife and I have been cleaning the house. We're having company over tomorrow for Father's Day. And my wife had just spent an hour cleaning one of the bathrooms, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know. Could have been an hour, but she put some work in to cleaning the bathroom. And she was running to the store. My daughter has a friend over, and she was running to the store to get them clay. I don't know what the clay is for, but for them to keep them occupied doing something. All right. So um, she had sent me a text. I was just getting out of the shower. She said, I'm running out to the store to get clay. So they were downstairs and I was finishing up here. Okay. So my daughter and her friend were downstairs by themselves. Okay. Which is kind of normal. All right. They're 9 years old, 9.5 years old. So um, normally everything's fine. All right. So, but I guess my daughter decided that she wanted to make slime while my wife was out at the store. And I was up here. I didn't really, know what was going on. And they made slime and they, I guess, dirtied up the bathroom. Okay. And so my wife comes in, and normally in the past, okay, this would be something that would cause an eruption. Okay. As you can imagine, like, picture yourself. You put an hour into cleaning something, you go to the store for 15 minutes, you come back, and all of your hard work is nullified, kind of. Okay. And so she comes in and she finds, and she reacts. All right. And normally, again, as I said, there would be an eruption. She would react, then I would get involved. I would go down and react, and the situation would just turn into you know a lot of yelling and probably crying, and this is what would have happened, okay, in the past. All right. But just realize everything's happening for you, which I have realized. Okay. So I hear my wife come in, she reacts. And so I hear what's going on now. Okay. I'm filled in that my daughter was making slime. I hear my wife kind of raising her voice. And I felt the urge to get involved. Like it was there. Like, go get involved, straighten the situation out, help her out. This is totally unfair what Peyton just did. Like, she knew that my wife was in there cleaning the bathroom and she went in, and these thoughts are starting to like try and take over and get me to react because I've done it every single time this has happened in the past. Okay. But I was able to catch myself and remind myself, okay, relax. This is just a simulation. Let's see how it plays out. So the next thing I started thinking, I started trying to get ahead of it. I said, okay, I know my wife is going to probably, she's going to come up and talk to me and explain to me very loudly what just happened and how disappointed she was and still is, and what are we going to do? And so I was prepared to, come back with a rebuttal. I was getting ahead of it. And so I put my phone down and I was waiting, and I hear my wife call my daughter in. Now she's practicing this stuff too and falling asleep in the law of assumption. And so she says to my daughter, Peyton, in a calm voice now, calm and relaxed. 30 seconds earlier, it was, like I said, I thought she was going to be coming up the steps. She goes over, says something to Peyton, says, I love you. Basically, please do better next time and realize that, you know, I was cleaning and realize when I'm cleaning and please don't dirty it, and like just so calm. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, that's incredible. Okay. And so everything is for you. That's the point of all this. Everything that is happening in your experience, in your world, is for you. So this was for this whole interaction, this whole situation. This was for my daughter to learn from and take the wisdom from it. It was for my wife to learn from and take the wisdom from it. And even though I wasn't directly involved, I was just sitting upstairs listening. It was also for me to take the wisdom from. If I had reacted to that situation initially like I wanted to, like I said, I had the urge and I was having the thoughts that were trying to pull me into that direction, go help out. I would have caused something out of nothing. Even though I wasn't even involved, I would have got involved. And how many times do we, or have you, because I know I've done it plenty of times, I've gotten involved in things that I wasn't even involved in and made them worse than they needed to be because I reacted to it and it was coming from a negative emotion. And there's so many times that I've done that in my past where I've just made things worse. And then afterwards, I'm like, God, why did I even get involved? Like, my intentions were good. I thought I was helping, but I wasn't because it was coming from a negative emotion. And so when you realize that it is a simulation, and everything is happening for you, and any kind of negative emotion that you're reacting to, you're recreating. Any kind of strong negative emotion, if it feels negative and it feels strong, that is an indicator for you, like this is the time to detach, and you have to catch it early. Catching it early is the key, because once you start to react to it and you start to follow it, now it's got its grips on you. It's like somebody pulling you by the shirt now, where at first it's just somebody saying, come on, follow me. That's where you have to say, no, I'm not going. I know better now. And there you have it. Okay, so that's it for today. I just wanted to let you know again, my life's not all sunshine and rainbows. I have to do this stuff the same as everybody else. And I come on and I make videos each day. And my days just keep getting better because I'm doing this consistently. Okay, I'm learning how everything works, and it's almost becoming knowing. And so I don't get pulled into these situations because I'm present and I'm aware and I'm constantly reminding myself. All right, so that's it for today. Enjoy your Saturday night. I'll be back tomorrow. I love you all and have a great night.